YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Bucks, and I'm back with another freaking video, man. In today's video, as you guys seen by the title, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to build your wardrobe 101 from scratch in the most affordable way. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna link them down in the description. And I'm not gonna lie, the last tip is the best tip, so make sure you stay through the end and watch the whole video. Let me know what you think at the end of the video. I'm gonna try to leave links to everything, every website, every product that I can. So without further ado, let's get straight into the first thing. All right, y'all, before we get into all the pieces and stuff that you need to start buying, I think there's a few things you should know about fashion that I just recently learned and that everybody should just know. One is layering. Layering is basically like when you wear more than one shirt or a shirt and a hoodie, and it just adds like a layer effect to it and really adds a little pop to it. Two is proportions. The rule of 2/3. So if you go crop top, go baggy pants. If you go skinny pants, go oversized hoodie, oversized shirt. Simple as that. Third thing is the color theory. When you're trying to play with colors, you could look up a color wheel, and then say if you got, I'm gonna pop up a color wheel. So you say you go one side of the color wheel, the opposite side is something that goes really well with it. Now let's really get into this. When you're thinking of starting a wardrobe from scratch, you want to think about having pieces that you could rinse and repeat in different ways. And so that way you may have, 5 pieces, but you can make 10 fits with it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to recycle some pieces. And the best way to do that is keep things simple, which is why number one is blank tees.
Now, when it comes to blank tees, you can either go slim fitted, aka Goodfellas, or you can go oversized boxy fit. The colors I'd recommend is a cream, white, like an ashed out charcoal gray, and black. Those things go with everything, so that's probably the most neutral colors you could get when it comes to t-shirts.
Alright, I'm going to just give you a couple places where you could get your blank tees from. Me personally, I like to go with 2 places. Shakawear, which I'm going to throw their site up on the screen, and also Pro Clubs. I feel like they both have that boxy fit, heavy weight, but not to the point where like you can't wear it in some heat. You know what I'm saying? Like you could wear it in rain, sleet, or snow, but you're going to be good. But you're going to get that boxy fit, that oversized feel, and it just really got a good fit to me. I really enjoy it. Moving on to wardrobe tip number 2. What you're going to need in your wardrobe, you're going to need some jorts and some denim. Now this probably going to be the longest clip because I'm going to have to show y'all a bunch of different options. So you can really try and find out what you want and what type of styles you want. But yeah, man, jorts, denim. When I say denim, I mean jeans. Jorts and jeans, they the way to go all summer, man. If you're trying to put that stuff on, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get fly, you're going to need some jorts, you're going to need some denim. And it's just a major key. This is probably the second most important key. The last key is going to be the most important key, so make sure you stay tuned. But yeah, let's get into these jorts and denim. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of different options. And yeah, man, but when it comes to denim, you're going to make sure you're getting some quality denim. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you want to be cheap on anything, don't be cheap on denim, because the last thing you want is some thin denim, because you can see it on pictures, you can see it in person, and you can tell that it's cheap denim. But all right, y'all, let's get straight into this. Make sure y'all check the links down below. I'm gonna leave a bunch of links. Even if I don't say it in the video, I'm gonna leave a bunch of links after the video. It's gonna be in the description, so check that description. And while you tapped out of the video, make sure you subscribe and like and comment W's.
So for the jorts, you could always go simple, plain, light blue jorts, like seen in this, or you could go crazy with the camo. You can also keep it neutral with like an ashed out gray, like an acid wash gray, like seen in this next clip. And never could go wrong with a black pair. Now the size, that's up to you, whether you want them to be baggy and long or, more fitted. But that's all personal preference. Me personally, I like it a little bit in between. When it comes to denim, there's many different styles, many different sizes and wears. These are boot cut. They're also acid washed in the front. These are just acid washed. They're also boot cut. I'll throw the links in the description from where I got these from. And these these are also similar. These are from Fashionova, and the next pair is also from Fashionova. Both acid wash, got that little ripple effect on the pockets. They're baggy, oversized fit. I really like the way these fit. These are from PacSun. I should have added in that cargos are a really big thing and a really nice thing that you could have. These are denim cargos. In the next clip, I'm going to show you some, more simple cargos, like more like work pants, but you could throw a fit with these. Man, you could throw a fit with these. And then we got like the construction cargos without the pockets. Yeah, man, there's plenty of different styles and a lot to choose from.
While we on the topic of pants, we just gonna keep the pants rolling. So you're gonna need you some good sweats. And I don't really know how to describe these other pants, but I'll just show you. But I don't know if they're kind of sweats, but not like cotton material. But you're gonna need you some good high quality sweats. So sometimes you want to be comfy, but you could be comfy and still be fly. No cap. You could bust a fit with, you know what I'm saying, with some sweats. It don't always gotta be jeans and jorts. Sometimes I know you want to be comfortable, or more comfortable. Not saying you're not gonna be comfortable in jeans, but sometimes you just want to be as comfy as possible for like you at home. So
ignore that yacht fest, but basically with sweats, just keep it basic. Get you a gray, black, navy blue. And that's really all you need. And then you can add some little designs to it. Like right here, these are the Alfred Eden sweats that I got from the TikTok shop, and they're probably my favorite ones. You can see they got the logo in there, got the nice drawstrings and stuff like that. But yeah, then this brand has been on the rise. It's called The Star. It's also on TikTok shop. Very comfortable, very lightweight, and then just some more camos. But you can really play it how you want to play it. But this is just what I like.
All right, y'all, stay with me. We halfway through the video. We only got a couple more things to talk about. But why haven't you liked the video yet, bro? Like, you right there. Why haven't you liked the video, gang? Like, this means a lot to me, gang. Like, I need you to like the video. So I'm gonna wait. What you still looking at me for? Oh! All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. For real. That's love, man. All right, so we talked about the denims. We talked about sweats. We talked about jorts. 4 more things to talk about. So I'm going to do them 2 at a time. That way I don't take up too much of you guys' time, too much of you guys' day. And y'all can start getting fly as soon as possible. All right, y'all. So the next thing we're going to talk about is shoes. And shoes is probably top 3 on the list of importancy. Like, a shoe could really a shoe could make or break a fit. So I like to keep it neutral. I like to keep it calm. I'm not really too much of a sneakerhead rocking Jordans and designer and all this and all that. I go with what's affordable. And I know you want to go with what's affordable too, so I'm going to show you what I rock in my rotation, and you can kind of build based off that. First shoe, Adidas Samba. These ain't the Sambas. These the specials. Spezial, however you pronounce it. But they pretty dang close to the Sambas. But you want to get you a pair of Sambas or Spezials, a nice little low top sneaker. These go with anything, everything. You can really play with them. Number 2, Converse. These some shoes that you can really beat up, and they low-key look better when they beat up. Y'all see they got a couple scuff marks on them. I don't know if y'all can see because my exposure, but you can wear these with any and everything also. They're really versatile, really, you can do what you want with them. And then, if you want to go on a more comfortable side, grab you a pair of Asics. Any colorway, Asics are the most comfortable shoe I own, I'm not going to lie. Along with sneakers, you're going to need you a pair of clogs, bro. Now, you could go basic with the basic black Birks. I got the rubber Birks because at the time when I was buying these, I ain't had too much money on me. So I got the rubber ones instead of the suede ones, and I never ended up getting the suede ones. But you can also go crazy with them. Boom. I got the Hulk feet. I get so many comments about these every time I wear them on a video. And then I got the Bear Claws as well. I'll leave a link to both of those down below. They both from the same brand. Here's the brand right here. Y'all see that? Bravest Studios. Y'all shout out to Bravest Studios, man. But yeah, that's what you want for shoes. You want something you could play with, something you could be versatile with, wear pretty much anything with. Because our goal is not to be the most richest dude, the most, designer down dude. We try to be fly on a budget. Y'all hearing me, but is y'all feeling me? I figured this next thing we could just talk about. I don't really got to show you guys. You guys probably get the gist. It's the same as the blank tees, but blank hoodies. I'll throw some pictures. Hold on, let me back up so I can throw some pictures. I'm going to throw some pictures of some good sites for blank hoodies. All right. So y'all see the blank hoodies. Blank hoodies, you know, I like to go for the oversized fit, the boxy fit as well. Same with the oversized t-shirts. And it's just really comfortable. It really looks good, really aesthetically pleasing. And it also helps with my rule of thirds. So, yeah, that's blank hoodies for you. And also same thing with graphic tees. You could get your graphic tees from any and everywhere. I mean, you could get them from PacSun. You get them from Zoomies, freaking Spencer's, freaking anywhere. You can get them from anywhere. Or if you want some more different stuff, some more like up-to-date stuff, just go on TikTok, scroll on clothing, type in clothing brands, graphic tees, and you'll find a bunch. But do your research. Don't get scammed. I'm not, you know, don't blame it on me if you get scammed. But, you know, do your research. Be smart about it, obviously, and make those purchases. All right, y'all. So we to the last and final thing. I appreciate you guys so much if you actually stayed around to this part of the video, because 99% of them people probably got bored and they ain't want to get fly for real. So this is the most important thing. Accessories is the most important thing, guys. Like, an accessory could take your outfit from a 3 to an 8.5, 9.5, 10.5. You know what I'm saying? Accessories really make or break a fit. To me, it's the most important things. Once I started learning to accessorize, that's when I really started to learn how to dress, and my fits just looked a little bit more aesthetic, a little bit more player, a little bit more, you know? You feel me? Like I was messing with my fits a little bit more once I learned how to do accessories. So let me just show you guys a couple accessories that I do have and that I do rock. All right, y'all. So with accessories, I'm gonna go into a lot of detail. Pretty much just show y'all everything that I have in my accessory collection. And let's just get started off with the rings. So you guys see, I have this chrome hearts type ring. I got this off Shein. And then I have 2 of these rings because I didn't know what size to get. But it's like the Greek type ring, and then I got the other one right here. But I wear both at the same time. But yeah, man, rings are pretty cool. If it's not your style, I get it. That's why I knocked that one out quick, because it's not everybody's style, you know what I'm saying? The next thing I'm going to get into is like waist chains and waist beads. So to start, I got this one right here. This one is very hard. The camera not doing it no justice, but this one's razzling dazzling. And if you want to go more basic, you can go with this one. I dropped it. You can go with this one. It's all tangled up right now, but this one's smooth too. There's plenty of options on the internet. So just look up waist chains or chains for jeans and stuff like that. Then getting into necklaces. You can really go any direction with necklaces. I'm going to just show y'all a couple of mine that I have. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Here's one of mine that I have. Then we go rosary. Y'all know this go hard with a lot of fits. Focus. Focus, baby, focus. Rosary. Then I got a pearl necklace. A lot of people scared to rock pearls, but real men wear pearls too. Pearl necklace on them. And then we got a bracelet. We're going to get back to some chains in a second for more like streetwear. That's more aesthetically pleasing stuff, but we got this chrome hearts type bracelet. Got this from Shein as well. Hey, if you're getting stuff from Shein, make sure you get it. Like, I know it's cheap and stuff, but make sure you get a couple, because it does tarnish. I'm going to show y'all. It does tarnish and, you know, kind of rust up a little bit. As y'all can see, it does rust up and stuff like that. But yeah, man, let's get into some more chains. Where I put my other chain at? Here's my custom chain. I got a custom pendant made from a jeweler. If you can't, necessarily afford to get something like this at the moment, then there's other routes you can go if you do like jewelry like this. I'm actually about to put this on right now, but there's a couple sites that I know that are pretty, commendable. One is GLD. I've had chains from there, and they last for a while. They're pretty good. But the better site, which is pretty much the same thing, but I just like the quality a lot better. The shipping time's a lot faster. Is Gold Presidents, or is it Dead Presidents? It's Gold Presidents or Dead Presidents, one of the two. I'm going to leave a link in the description. So make sure you guys check out the description for all the sauce. I'm going to leave y'all all the links and everything in the description. But yeah, they make really high quality stuff. And give me 1 second. I'm going to grab some more accessories that I do have. Here's a chain I have from GLD. Y'all can see, man. It does got a little razzle dazzle to it as well. I got this. I got these 2 chains from Zoomies. I'm gonna just show the pendant because you get the point. It's gold. Well, it's not real gold, but got this from Zoomies. And then I got another one that's in the bag right now. I'm gonna pull that out the bag. Hold it still. I got this one from Zoomies as well. Yeah, man. Accessories, accessories, man, I can't really force the issue enough that you need some accessories, bro. Rather it's chains, rings, bracelets, watches. I also got some watches, but I don't feel like grabbing them. Hats as well. I'm gonna grab you some nice hats. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all my hats real quick. So hats are definitely the way to go. Regardless, if you like baseball caps, trucker hats, this one beat up. Let me just show y'all a bunch of stuff that I got. Pink brim on them, as you can see. And then trucker hats, man, they always go well. I got another one. I got this for Halloween, but so ignore what they say. But trucker hats, they always go good too. Good little addition to a fit. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for you guys on this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys can put these pieces together and really turn up your wardrobe, really get more comfortable with dressing and fashion and getting to that stuff. Hopefully I gave you guys pretty much what I think is the basics to getting into fashion and getting into wardrobe. So I appreciate you guys for watching the entire video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out all the links in the descriptions. Follow me on socials, also linked in the descriptions. And yeah, man, we trying to get more consistent on YouTube. We on that road to 1K subscribers. So let's freaking go. Make sure you sub up. All right, y'all, Bucks out. No cap.